Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Cities XL. In the last few episodes, we've been building out the apartment complex up over here, building out the freeway. It's a small little segment of the freeway, but we're building that out, getting that all set, trying to help out traffic and whatnot in the city. So the next few episodes, we're going to actually focus on I think what we're going to actually focus on is doing a little bit of an interchange here. We're not going to focus on that too much yet. We do have a huge amount of traffic going down this road here, and that's understandable. I mean, this is like the main road for this whole entire area, so we're definitely going to need to do something about it, and do something about it soon, because you can see we have all this traffic coming in from over here and whatnot. So we definitely need to get that going, but I think in this episode we're just going to kind of work on getting some growth going in here and all that kinds of stuff. I do kind of like how this turned out. I think we might have to make that a little bit more of a broad curve, or maybe kind of start the curve a little bit sooner and kind of make it a little bit nicer. Just because I don't really care for how that looks, but that's all right. We'll work on that later. It's just kind of too, I don't know. But I do like how it all turned out. We got so much traffic coming in over here, and it's not even that big of an area. It's crazy. So we're just gonna kind of focus on what we need right now. Basically, what we need right now is jobs. So I think we actually have some of that coming in. So maybe we don't have to focus too much on it. We definitely need to focus on getting them to be okay with us, though. So we need to. What does it want? I'll have to read that here in a second. Because we are not missing too much. We don't have an overabundance. Oh, business hotels. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. I think we're going to also go ahead and take care of this road. It's not really a problem right now, but it will be. And I want to go ahead and jump on it before it becomes a problem. So we're just going to basically take advantage of the space that we got right now and kind of go from there. And let's see. We're going to go ahead and do one of these roads. You know, we don't. This isn't really needed right now, but it's just I see how fast the city's growing, and I know that this is gonna be one of the areas that we're gonna start developing next. So I just want to be ahead of the storm, basically, to a degree. I'm never gonna be ahead because, as you can see, we upgraded this road over here, and we're still having major problems. And actually, we can widen this out a little bit further down. So I'm going back and forth myself whether I want to whether I want to turn this into a freeway or not, just because of the amount of traffic that's going down it. To be completely honest, this is probably the one I should have turned into a freeway first, but at the same time, I wanted to get this one going because this one's like the major hub right here, so I wanted to get that one going more than anything. So we got that widened out. So basically what we want is not what we want, it's what we need is some business hotels. So let's go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to put them right at the freeway here because that makes complete sense. Trying to figure out which ones kind of fit the area. Oh, I know which one that is. It looks weird from that angle. Alright. Alright. I think we're going to go ahead and go with... Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. We're going to go and go with this guy pointed off of that road. And I just realized that this is not one way through here. And it needs to be. Otherwise, we're going to have some major traffic problems through here. Alright, so we got that taken care of. Eventually, we'll add some acceleration, deceleration lanes onto the freeway. But right now, there's not that much traffic that's actually using it. So, I mean, it's not a needed thing. Although it is nice, I will say that it's terrifying getting on the freeways here sometimes. Because, I mean, you got no time to merge. You're on the freeway, and you better hope that there's someone nice enough to let you in, because otherwise you're screwed. But yeah, that's always the joys of driving in a city. So let's see here. We got this going. So we got two of them going. I guess we could put one on this side over here, but I don't want to. See, this is where I start limiting myself because I want to build this way. But I don't because I don't want to widen this road out. But I'm not going to have any reason to widen this road out if I don't build this way. Is usually how it works. Like, this might be a different circumstance just because this is the offices and whatnot. But I've seen that. I think these guys might need elites. I was just thinking about that. It's not showing any available jobs yet, so maybe not. Maybe it's this one that does. I'm not sure. Okay, so that took care of that. I wonder why this guy's not developing up. There he goes. Alright. And how is our retail? Could be a lot better. It's actually not too bad. It's still green, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in a larger one. Let's see, what do we have here? What is that? I can't see. Ah, okay. No. Well, that one's actually got a parking lot, which is surprising. It's very rare, but this game has parking lots and some of the stuff. I do like this building. This building will need to go on the corner somewhere. I found a pretty good spot in one of my cities that I'm building off camera. I may have to show that off. Well, I will show that off once I actually figure out. Well, not when I figure out, but once I actually get that city more complete. Because right now it's just kind of a mess, so I don't want to mess with it too much. Should probably put a parking lot or something behind this hotel. Because right now it's just it doesn't look realistic to me. It looks like we need to put a parking lot behind it. Just gonna mess up the grid, but that's okay. In fact, what I can do just to make sure that I keep the grid. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I'm just gonna do that, and then we can like just cut it off here, just so we can kind of have an idea of where the grid's gonna go. And but we don't, we don't have to keep it all the time. I just like to keep it. It's just nice to keep, so at least you know where things are going. So, is that too much? It doesn't look right. Maybe do this back behind it. Maybe like that. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. So, did that help the retail? Yeah, but these guys are still upset up over here. So we need to do something about it. So I guess we could put another large store in up over here. I'm not sure yet. I want to see how, since these guys have had some time to move in and kind of settle and find their jobs, I just kind of want to see how this road's doing. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that, unfortunately. So, man, I got that kind of close to there. Oh well, we have plenty of room over here. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to widen out that road pretty soon. I think we're going to need to redo that curve a little bit. I do not like that. It needs to be more, yeah, more, I don't know how to explain it. We also need to widen out this road too. How many people do we have in here now? Close to 80,000. Just seems like we're having to look at some serious traffic problems that we shouldn't really be having at this point in the game, but I have been building a little different than what I normally do, and I guess, 80,000 people and we only have a handful of roads, that's gonna happen. There's not much more that we could do. Just want to make sure side streets aren't getting too overwhelmed either. Like, these are getting a little heavy, but they're not too bad. Education, we're still going to need to work on that. I think it's time for a middle school. I think that's why some of them are upset over there. Because there's an elementary school pretty close. So we're mainly worried about shops, yeah, and health. Okay, we'll have to work on that. And, of course, education. So I'm just deciding. I feel that we need to widen out this road. But I'm just deciding how we want to do it and where we want to do it. Let's see here. We're obviously gonna have to do it on the other side. Take out this row of houses here. And then we can just kind of. How is it all the way through? Yeah, it's heavy all the way through. So I mean, really, we could probably go all crazy and just widen it from one end to the other. Because right now this is green. I have to take out Sonic though. Right now that's green, but that's not to say that's always going to be like that. But actually that's kind of maximum amount of traffic going through there. So maybe up to here we could do it for now. We're going to be taking out some retail shops, which are already hard pressed for some people around here. It's not enough shopping for everybody, but it's alright. We'll figure it out. Okay, and I think we're going to need to widen out this road while we're at it as well. Yeah, I think we're going to need to do something. think we're gonna go ahead and widen out this road. This road's gonna need something eventually. Wow, this is I mean, it's not too bad right now, especially in these areas. It's only kind of slightly yellow, and a little bit of orange, but not severe red until you get more up here. It starts getting red and redder, you know, and then it's just solid red. Um, just not exactly what we want, but we'll work with it. Let me just see here. I'm just curious. All the traffic getting on there. I'm just kind of curious where they're coming from. Actually, not. That's interesting. Not a whole lot is coming from this road here. It's all going under. Ah, that's crazy. All right. So let me just select on up here and just kind of get an idea. So most people are getting on this one up here. That's why traffic is a little bit worse up there. That's also why traffic is so bad here. Okay. Well, we'll have to work on that. I just kind of want to get a feel for, you know, where the city's at. So we pretty much decided that we're going to at least widen it up to, I think it was here. Was it? Or it was like the one before it. I think it was the one before it. So, here we go. So we're just going to clear out a row of houses. Now this may not, I'm hoping that this will look alright, but most of the time I do not care for the look that this leaves, but that's okay. We have to do something, and it's not like we're have to demolish a huge amount. And we're also going to have to do these guys as well, just so we can line everything up. Now, I think we're going to go ahead and do a 5-lane road up until this intersection here, and then we're going to drop it back down because that just makes more sense to me. I don't know why, but it doesn't. I think that was a bus stop there. I think I've got a couple bus stops down this way now I think about it. And let me delete that and delete that. Okay. And we'll go and get rid of, oops, clicked on a car there. We'll get rid of that, and then we're going to just drag this out. There it was. Was it? There it is. Jeez, I'll find it eventually. Is that right? Now it is. Alright. So we're going to go ahead, just like trying to figure out where I was at there. I'm going to go ahead and figure out, we're going to drag this through here up until here. And then we're just going to do, okay, good, I just paused. We're just going to, just go ahead and do that for now. Just to kind of get it done and out of the way. And then through here, do we want to leave a gap? Or do we want it to come right up next to it? I think we'll have it come right up next to it and kind of curve down and around here. So it connected up and about here. We are going to need to fix that. Is that still going to work? Yeah, I'd say it's still going to work. Yeah, that'll still work just fine. So then we'll just cut that just to make sure. This game gets funny about doing stuff like that. It actually looks like it took it pretty well. So then that'll just connect up to there. And that way we can just come off of here. And then we can just kind of do the slight curve in. Now that does look a little odd, but I think we'll go and leave it. You know, normally you'd want the turn lane at least here, just get traffic off the road there. But we're gonna work with that. And actually, I had the right road selected already. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, sure. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but we'll work with that. So we do need to widen out this road eventually. So I just want to make sure everything's all good. What am I gonna do? Oh yeah, turn that off now. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna have enough room for that, but let's see here. give them a little bit of green area. Kind of get them off the road too. I really wish these things would go away. I do not care for them. How's that look? Yeah, that would actually be pretty nice. I feel bad for these people, but yeah, we definitely got to do something about the hospital. But these guys, they have a little bit of a nicer backyard. A little bit. This guy's up on a hill. Apparently he thinks he's better than everybody else. So, alright, so we got that. Got our school there. We need to get some school underway. Yeah, we did lose some people. We definitely need to get some more skilled in here, especially to replenish what we just took out. I was thinking of this area over here. I think I'm actually going to... I'm not sure. I was thinking of taking out the offices here and kind of building an elite or an executive, leaning more towards an elite community. But then again, I'm not sure. You know, it's right next to the freeway and whatnot, so just have to see how that goes. We don't even really need them yet, do we? No. So just kind of have to wait that one out and see what exactly we want to do there. So we'll do 4, and we'll do that. And then we're going to start back over here. Already messing it up. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're actually going to go a little crazy. Yeah, we're going to go a lot crazy over here. And what happened over here? There we go. Okay. Eventually, this road's going to need to be expanded as well, but there's not a whole lot of traffic on it right now. So this road got widened all the way down from that road all the way down to the park over here, which is a fairly good little distance that we had go on there. So, yeah. Our frontage roads are actually getting a little congested, but that's not too bad. But this road is looking pretty bad. So we're gonna have to take care of that eventually. Sure. Okay. Just want to make sure that the freight traffic wasn't too out of hand. All right. So we got them building out. So I'm kind of trying to decide how I want to develop this area out over here with the target and everything like that. It still looks pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with how that turned out. Normally normally it doesn't turn out the best when it comes to doing the parking lots and whatnot, but that actually turned out pretty good. And these overpasses turned out really well. It was a lot better than I expected. But that's because just, the past couple months I've been playing this game with the real highway mod for a long time now. But only in the past couple months I really learned the slopes and how to work it. It was by complete accident that I found, some of the tricks I did. So, I guess, you may use it for your whole life, and one day you just suddenly learn how it works, how it actually works. Alright. So, what we're gonna, I was gonna go ahead and see how they take to a middle school. I guess they want a, okay, middle school, look at that. Green. Okay, we can do that, do we have a middle school here? Yeah, we have one there. We have an elementary there, we have 3 elementaries and 1 middle school. So let's go ahead and put a middle school, maybe back kind of on the hill, maybe on the corner here, and kind of put out some parking lots here. It's going to be out the same road as this one here, but that's alright. Just want to make sure it's actually going to make them happy. Make sure they don't actually want... Yeah, it'll work. Okay. So we're going to take out this here. Oh, I just realized that. Look at their front step thing here. Huh. Nice. It's actually a pretty nice house. I like these that actually look more realistic than a lot of the like the space age houses like this one. This is like a picture perfect modern suburb house right here. Minus the lights. The lights kind of take away, but you got your trash cans, you got your TV antenna. Just, yeah. Oh, I forgot about the Sonic being over here. Okay. Maybe we just move it over one. You know what? Let's just do that. So we're just gonna take out these guys. It's got one of my least favorite houses in here anyways. So we'll just take that out. I guess might as well check the buses. Alright. So we just took out more middle class families, so it's good that we build well, like we did. Let's see here. So we go to schools, we want, what do we want? We can have that one, or we can have that one. I think we'll go with that one. I think we went with the other one before, so I think we're going to go with that one now. Alright, so now let's just see how the parking lots will look here. That one actually fits in here. So why don't we do that? And then maybe we can fit a couple houses back here. Yeah, perfect. We'll do a couple medium density apartments back there, which will be nice. These guys are building in. Again, shops, of course, leisure. Let's see, we got a fire station. Go ahead and take out a few of these guys here. See, we're taking out even more. And we're going to go ahead and replace them with some retail. Like so. So hopefully that'll help out a little bit. And actually one of them we can replace with a medium density. If it will work with me, yeah, okay. So, another nice looking house. Actually, that's one that we were looking at earlier, wasn't it? To me, that looks like it's kind of out of place still, though. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's more of a farmhouse. It's, I don't know. So, alright, so we got that building in, we got the school in, so hopefully that'll make them a little bit happier. So far, they're not very happy. I think they still want an elementary school, but we don't have any reason to build one out over here quite yet. So I think the next thing we're going to need to build is this guy. Maybe just build it in the same spot. I think it'll still reach everybody. It'll reach farther than it did before, which is pretty good. Alright, so that'll work. Yeah, they got a nice parking lot. Kind of wish you could build like stairs or something up just to make it look a little bit more realistic, a little bit better. But oh well. So, whoop, that was weird. Let's just sit on top of the roof here. Just kind of admire the city. It actually looks pretty cool from here. I do like it. There's a lot of people that live here now. I do not like these houses here. If you know how to disable those, please let me know. I'll probably end up looking into it, but not right now. Yeah, I do like this view for sure of the city around here. So I'll definitely have to do a tour of my up and coming city. I may have to do a couple videos on it, kind of give me an update on, you know, where I'm at from now to wherever. So I want to just check. So traffic is doing a lot better out over here, which is good. It's still fairly good over there. It's good. And it thins out definitely as you come up over here, but that'll help out. So we just kind of preemptively widen that out, kind of the same here. This was actually kind of getting a little congested, but we definitely did it there. Got people going to work, leaving work. I just want to double check and make sure a few things. Yeah, this road I was kind of expecting this, so what I think in a couple episodes what we're going to end up doing is just making that 3 lanes all the way through. And the funny thing about that is the frontage road is going to have more lanes than the actual freeway, but that's alright. We may reverse the lanes as well, the on and off ramp, so this becomes off and this becomes on, and that'll also help out traffic since there's just so much through traffic. You know, traffic that's not getting on the freeway, the traffic that's actually going out over into here, which I kind of expected to happen. That'll be for a future episode. So yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys want to continue watching the series, go to that subscribe button, like, favorite, comment, all that kind of stuff. Definitely look forward to the next episode. Not sure exactly what I have planned in there yet, but this episode was just kind of I guess, more of a filler, just kind of fixing a few problems, getting the city back under control after just spending so much time on the